When people began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair, and they took wives of all which they chose. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of man, and they bore children to them. These were the mighty men who were of old, the men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it grieved the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God. And Noah fathered 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and, behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted their way upon the earth. And God said to Noah, The end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. And God said to Noah, Make an ark of gopher wood. Rooms you will make in the ark, and you will pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which you will make it of. The length of the ark will be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. And the door of the ark you will set in the side of it. With lower, second, and third stories you will make it. And behold, I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, in which is the breath of life, from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth will die. But with you I will establish my covenant. Come, you and all your house, into the ark, for I have seen you righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast you will take 7 pairs, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean, 2, the male and his female. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came upon the earth. And the Lord shut him in. In the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, all the fountains of the great deep broke open, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the waters increased, and lifted up the ark, and it was raised up above the earth. And the waters prevailed, and increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark floated on the surface of the waters. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl, and of cattle, and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, and every person, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, died, and every living substance was destroyed. And Noah only remained alive, and those that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. And God remembered Noah, and every living thing, and all the livestock that was with him in the ark. God made a wind pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was held back. The waters returned from the earth continually. After 150 days, the waters had gone down. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. At the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark. He sent out a raven, which flew back and forth until the waters were dried up from the earth. He also sent out a dove to see if the waters had gone down from the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned to him into the ark. He waited another 7 days, and again he sent out the dove. The dove came back to him in the evening, and, look, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters had gone down from the earth. He waited 7 more days, and sent out the dove again, and this time she did not return to him. In the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth. Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked. The face of the ground was dry. By the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was completely dry. And God spoke to Noah, saying, "Go out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons' wives with you. Bring out every living thing that is with you, of all flesh." And Noah built an altar to the Lord. He took of every clean beast and every clean fowl and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet aroma. The Lord said in his heart, "I will not again curse the ground any more because of man, for the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. I will never again strike down every living thing, as I have done." And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said to them, "Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will be upon every animal on earth. Every moving thing that lives will be food for you. But flesh with the life of it, which is the blood of it, you will not eat. I will surely demand an accounting for your lifeblood. At the hand of every beast I will require it, and at the hand of man. Whoever sheds human blood, by humans their blood will be shed, for in the image of God he made man. And you, bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply in it." And God spoke to Noah, establishing his covenant. "I will never again cut off all flesh by the waters of a flood, neither will there again be a flood to destroy the earth. This is the token of the covenant. I set my bow in the cloud, and it will be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. When I bring a cloud over the earth, the bow will be seen in the cloud, and I will remember my covenant." The sons of Noah who went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham is the father of Canaan. From these 3 the whole earth was overspread. Noah became a farmer, and he planted a vineyard. He drank of the wine and became drunk, and he was uncovered inside his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness, and told his 2 brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment to cover their father. When Noah woke from his wine, he knew what his younger son had done to him, and he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants will he be to his brothers." He then blessed Shem and Japheth. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. And all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died.